Yo guys, live on this late 2 a.m. showing. Not done any watchalongs today, until recently. But we're obviously live for the big one, which is Mexico versus South Korea. I think it's going to be a good game, which is why I'm live streaming it. Hwang In-bom, man, that midfielder, the informed final midfielder, man, is obviously Son leading the line. Hope he's going to have a better game today, though. But man, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be very, very interesting. This group is obviously wide open, somewhat. South Africa, Georgia. I mean, I think Czech Republic have massively underperformed. I think a lot of people thought Czech Republic would be good, would top this group. Will they even get through? Obviously, South Korea beat them in the first game. It was close. South Korea couldn't deal with set piece, but they got it technically. I thought Czech would beat South Africa. They were ahead 1-0. They gave away a penalty, and it was 1-1, and that gives South Africa a lifeline. Although, Czechia have got a point. South Africa have got a point, and these two teams have 3 points each. So I think whoever wins this game is going to top the group most likely. Sorry for the lighting. It's 2 a.m. in the UK, so apologies. But yeah, I think that's probably what's going to happen, in my personal opinion. I'd like to see South Korea do it. I think South Korea top the group. I think that'd be really good. But obviously, it's Mexico's home tax. So I think Mexico probably will win, just on that alone. But let's see. Korea's biggest thing was their inability to deal with set pieces. So I hope you'd think that they would have improved on that in the training sessions leading up to this, but we don't know. If you have someone like Val Jimenez, he's going to punish you if he gets the ball. But I suspect that Korea will at least hold on to possession more, so it'll really depend. I think Mexico will take advantage of the set pieces and obviously the crowd. But will Korea's technically will be improved? So I think technically the Koreans are better than the Mexicans, but will that be enough? It was enough against the Czech Republic. Or will it be enough today against Mexico? Because if they win this, they essentially top the group. And then you have an interesting conundrum where Mexico face Czech Republic in the last game, and that will be, if they lose it, that'll be tasty, because the Czech Republic will know that if they somehow are able to beat Mexico, they'll get through. Oh, big up SSB. Thank you for joining, man. Hope you're doing well. Qatar is beyond. Yeah, they're bad. I mean, let's be real. Qatar were a team that was set up for the tournament in Qatar. Outside of that, the cohesiveness, the domestic league, all this sort of stuff like that, it's just fundamentally, national teams are not. I know they've done semi-okay in Asian renovation, but at the end of the day, you've got to build these things up. Like even Saudi Arabia, for example, have like a longer history in international football than Qatar do, and you can see that, with the way they play. Qatar just, yeah. But there's been progress. Whatever you say, they got their first points against Switzerland. Switzerland should have won that game. They didn't, and so they've still got a chance. Not really, but they sort of do. If they win their game against, it's not going to be. Is it Bosnia? Isn't it? I think. Which it's possible, not impossible. But if they beat the Bosnia, there's a chance. What did Lopetegui tell the players? To go and have fun. I mean, he already told them before the tournament to keep, and the Qataris to keep the expectations low, to keep them very low. And when you could take into account the fact of the war, I don't even know how many even friendlies these guys actually had. Yeah, I did. Well, I half watched it. I was sort of wanted to get a bit of sleep in preparation for this game, but but yeah, I as soon as I saw the two red cards, I was like, yeah, this is this is over. This is way over. But fair play to Canada, man. Yellow card. Okay. It's probably yellow, but the referee needs to referee the game, not the crowd. Is my only worry about this game. If it was France, England, and Qatar, we would see a 10 type of scoreline. Um, Close to, I'd say. In fairness to Qatar, they did get that point against Switzerland. Whether that's because Switzerland are bad or not, I don't know. But I think people were expecting that, and they did hold their own. So I just think that them conceding early and in succession kind of threw apart their kind of game plan, really. And then the two red cards. You're playing against 9 men at the end of the day, like the discipline, etc. That didn't help. But yeah, they probably would get lubricated by those teams. But I like it. Give the pull up the World Cup, they've still got a chance. If they somehow beat Bosnia, that'll mean they'll have 4 points, and they could potentially be best third place. This game should be a warning for any big nation. Take out your best players when winning big. Take out best players after winning big. Oh, do you mean the Kone injury? Is that what you mean? Because he got injured, I think, didn't it? Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I didn't really understand why for me, if I was, I mean, some of it's difficult because tournament football is different than league. If this was a league, you'd probably do it. Yeah, Korea with the cross doing it better now, but to tournament football, a lot of tournament football is about building momentum. So I'm always 50-50 about it because you play the same team, you make adjustments, etc. It's like that's actually me. If you make too many changes, sometimes it kind of takes away the momentum from the team. So even England, have Ghana and Panama, and they're probably going to dunk on them. But I wouldn't make that many changes. Strike. 6 minutes in, it's fairly even, pretty cagey as I thought. Ghana won't be Croatia. Oh no. Ghana won't be Croatia. No. Ghana will but Ghana will finish third because they've beaten Panama. And I don't think Croatia, England, Panama will be either Croatia or England. So they'll finish third by default. What Ghana need to do is they need to try not to concede as many goals and see if they can sneak into that best third place spot. I doubt it, but that's what they need to try and do. Or hope that I don't know who they play last. I think they play Croatia last. If Croatia win their game, no, they still want to graft. If Croatia beat Ghana, will they go? Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, Yeah, Ghana ain't finishing top two. It's just not after that. Not after the performance I saw. Yeah, it's the philosophy. Unfortunately, it's the philosophy. It's the philosophy. Ghana and South Africa both playing very negative football. The best African teams to watch so far, Tom, has been Ivory Coast, Morocco, and then Senegal. Even though they lost, that's it. Mm. Both Korea and Mexico statistics, they are indeed. That's why I thought it'd be interesting. That's why it's interesting. We just to see, because Korea obviously are quite a technical team. Mexico are not, but will definitely cause Korea problems um, on corners, free kicks, running in behind. But let's see what happens. Like here now, again, they've got the ball now. Well, cross not good enough and intercepted by Korea. Right. Yep, it is. That's the only reason why I'm staying up for it. And flag stays down, traces it, but no. For Son, who for me needs to be better this game. He was not that great in the first game, and I think he was subbed off in the 65th minute, I think. Hopefully I'm not buffering that much. Let me check. Okay, not buffering that much. Oh, okay. It is up to it, man. It's the only game I've stayed up to watch properly today. Kim and Jay trying to make sure he keeps a lock on Jimenez. Is that the Korean? Is that the Korean? I don't know who that is to show him, but okay. Oh, weird. Big up you guys that are watching from where you guys are, man. Respect people that try and follow Premier League games in America, Canada, and Australia, man. I'm struggling already here. And this is just one tournament every 4 years. Yes, they have no idea why Kevin gets so much hate on the because of the comparison whole. Yeah, I didn't understand that either, to be honest. So there was this whole, oh, it's who it's the man of the goals. I don't get it. For me, it's not just about. Yes, I appreciate that the type of goal he scores is important, but it is also the opposition. Like, there's no point in celebrating someone stat padding against because they scored a brilliant work goal against freaking um, San Marino or Korea on the break and lost the ball. Um, it's about timing. The reality is the penalty. That's the first goal of the game. and then the second goal, you're going ahead. So, you're playing against an opposition of Croatia that, yes, they're not the same prime Croatia before, but they're not scrubs. Mm. Haaland's second goal was a bad pass back, and the goalkeeper kicked. Yeah, exactly. Haaland's goals were just. Yeah, no Iraqi players get into the Croatia. Yeah, exactly. Even Algeria, man. I mean, I'm sorry. Two of those goals, that keeper, the blunder tap in from that, the one straight at him where he should have at least got a hand to it. But ultimately, it doesn't matter because all that matters is the result. So you just leave it at that. But yeah, for me, it's also about which opposition you score against, not just scoring goals. Oh, actually had more of a power nap. Zidane's son is probably. I know they had a previous goalkeeper as well, but I've forgotten his name. But this guy is this guy's washed, man. This Zidane's son. Oh, sorry, what's going on here? Son's in. Oof, cleared. That was almost spectacular from Son. Was he offside? Oh, it's flagged for offside. Let me see. Ooh. But the defender gets back and clears it. It's a good clearance, but I can't tell some of these close ones. It looked level to me, but okay. But yeah, like I said, the technical ability of South Korea, will that be enough to deal with Mexico? Hmm. Mexico on attack. Oh no, cut in, but it's a corner to South America. Sorry, South America. Mexico. Sorry, going up. So far, Korea keep it in to prevent the throw. Oh, they're obviously more physical compared to Korea. Foul. Mexico ball. pass back. Yeah, looks like the goalkeepers are doing hoofball. Korea win the possession back again, just in that middle of the half. Ooh. Kim and Jake, I think, cleared it. Ooh, free kick, surely. Ref? It's a boot to the face, isn't it? Mm. Mexico on attack again here. Good ball in. It's a good save. It's a and we said I said South Korea's weakness has been with crosses / set pieces. Our biggest thing coming to this for South Korea was, can they deal with the set pieces? And on that showing, not the West. It's still under review. Mm. 20 minutes. Mexico, good cross. Yep. Like it said, that it was going to be a weakness for the Koreans. It's just, can they be better technically than Mexico? It's going to be tricky. Yeah, because I don't think Korea have the players. It's just away. 21 minutes, and has there even really been a shot on target? "56 possession to Mexico, 37 to Morocco." Doesn't really mean much, to be honest. Mm. So I'd probably needed to drink some caffeine before. I apologize, guys. It also doesn't help. This is still, it's okay, but it's still a little bit. It's not woken up yet. This game. Mm. Mm. Korea probably needs to press a bit more. Mm. Mm. Okay, first hydration break of the game. End of the first quarter, let's just say. Well, yeah. Jeez, honest even. Honesty, even so far. Who blinks first? That is the question. Sorry, 1 second while I adjust my camera and my seating position. Yeah, they're just showing the Son chance again. He's offside. Yeah, good save by the Korean keeper. Mm. Was the break over? Come on. Yeah, finally. Jeez, just kills the. This game was already, the momentum was already, not that high so far. So it's out of water break, and of course kills the momentum even further. Like it's actually really annoying, this thing. Come on, come on. End hydration break. Come on, let's go. Mm. About to kick off again. FIFA's taking every single penny of this tournament. Well, I mean, uh, isn't that why they do these World Cups? FIFA Club World Cup, for the World Cup, then you've got the people underneath both organizations. Yeah. Mm. Mm. Away, okay. We're back. Away, okay. The other day in Boston, it was only like 22 or 23, and yeah, it's a scam, man. This water break thing is a scam, just for people to show ads. As simple as that, really. It's a scam. Ghana game was raining and water break. Oh my goodness! Like I said, it's a scam, man. The whole water break thing is a scam. It's just for advertisers to sort of recruit some of the money. That's it. Yeah. For all Korea's winning the ball back, they've not really done a lot with it themselves either, to be honest. No team really has, but hmm. Let's go out and play. Throw it to Ghana, of course. Oh, man, sorry, guys, for those who are watching. It's 2:30 right now. We've got 50 minutes left till the end of the first half plus additional stoppage time. Indoor stadium was break. Yeah, I find that well. Okay, Korea winning it back. Need to move it a little bit quicker, Korea. I think make Mexico ask a couple of questions. I don't understand Mexico's game plan right now. Oh, simple. Just absorb pressure as much as you want. Absorb it even up until 70 minutes, and then basically bring on. You probably remove. Sorry, I'm speaking speaking gibberish at the end there. Sorry. But anyway, yeah. In simple terms, yeah, I don't really know what Mexico's game plan is either. Maybe last minute goal cross Shalata Jimenez, take advantage of set pieces. That's the thing. Um, yeah. Mhm. Korea is go runners in fun. They do, but so far, I don't think they've had a single shot on target yet. I'll look at the stats in a second, and now Mexico having a bit more. Oh, this is yeah, exactly. SSB. This is not. I'm like it's 2:30 in the morning, almost 3, and this is not the type of game that you want to watch at this time. Like I might actually fall asleep on stream. Offside again. Mm. Come on, I need to speed this game up a bit. Like it's actually like watching how England play in the back in the day. Not now, although there's still time for that to be changed. Oh, good ball! I thought it was, but offside again. Jeez, man, Son. Who's offside now here? Yeah, man, come on, you're running too early. Yeah, come on, way too early. Hold the run. Come on, this is basic now. Hmm. Let's go with the ball and yeah, Korean keeper collects it. Hmm. Goal kick to Korea. About 50 minutes left of the first half. Hmm. Sorry, I keep on dozing. I don't want to sleep on the stream, but this match needs to liven up a bit. Otherwise, I will. I'll probably take a brief once the half is like, literally as soon as the half is. I'm gonna take a brief break, a quick power nap, and then we'll be back. Even if I maybe cheekily miss the first 10 minutes of the second half, but I suspect nothing is gonna happen. Yeah, nothing is no one's pressing. Teams are too. Yeah, that's true. Whether if for career, but at least with careers case, they could say maybe it's the weather, or they could they whether, like I said, the it's the heat and stuff like that. But I mean, you got the water breaks, man. It's not that hot in that stadium, so I don't know. This reeks so far from what I've seen in this game. This reeks of a 0-0. And I guess in theory, both of them know that um, the results of the other games. So at this point, so maybe they're thinking, why exert ourselves? Not good enough from Suarez. Too deep. Teams are too cautious. I don't blame you for sleeping by it, bro. Man, I stayed up till 2 to watch this. Hmm. Mexico is not good. Yeah, no, no, they weren't good. It's just the problem was that South Africa were worse. But no, when I watched Mexico South Africa, it wasn't a good game to watch. They weren't good. It's just South Africa were worse and or didn't take their chances. Now you come across against South Korea, who's at least somewhat good, and nothing happens. But like I said, this is why this game is going to be. It's more about the intangibles, i.e., technical ability, ref, and the other players versus versus not. So I'm just rambling again because I'm sleep deprived. I mean, South Korea scoring a goal now would make things more interesting, I think. Fans are booing. I don't blame them, man. Like I said, this group has been a haram group. Let's be real. South Africa, Czechia, just the whole this group has been haram. Yeah, I think the Mexico. I mean, I expected more, but I mean, but who knows? Again, Korea are, for all the possession they've had. I mean, let's look at the stats for 1 second. Let's have a look. Because like 37 minutes played. Ah, cool. I'm only about 2 seconds behind. 3 shots for Mexico, one for a shot on target. Korea have had 0 shots and 0 shots on target. Mexico slightly more possession, 63-37. Pass accuracy is pretty much the same. Mm, yeah. What subs can they bring on to make a difference? It's like yeah, this is a good example. Yeah, it's like a Battle Liga game where nothing happens. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, it's just possession. It's just passing and possession, man. It's boring. I mean, I just told you now, Korea have had 0 shots and 0 shots on target, and it's 38 minutes. Mm. Mm. I didn't think Korea would start to go long ball, but there you go. They're cheering the Mexican fans on to do something. And it's out. I don't know why they're booing Song. Yeah, home crowd. I don't know why. 5 minutes till this boring football game is over. Well, half time anyway. Sorry. Man. Oh, opportunities are great and poor composure, and it's wide. Korea and we're back. Mexico have been trash, man. Jeez. But I have a feeling they'll scam something in the 89th, 90-minute header, a set piece, something. But as a team, they've been trash. Just possession, man. Oh my goodness, this game is so boring. Shout out to the Mexicans and South Koreans that are watching this. Okay, Korea got the ball in the final third. Mm, mm. This half needs to end, man. This, it's just this guys just do like even Korea. Come on, guys, take a shot. Even if you take a shot from outside, at least just do passive. 2 minutes left. Oh, good ball. No. Oh my goodness. The way this is going is either going to be a cheeky Mexican win from a corner or set piece, or actually actually pick a name out of a hat and see who goes through. Mm. Are we going to get a break or something? No, we're not. Okay. Mm. Yeah, South Korea themselves need to move the ball quicker. This is what happened in the previous game against Czech Republic. You know, they started very slow. They wanted to set pieces, and they had a lot of pressure. This, you know, if you're gonna have to go down the set pieces route, bring on players who are gonna take them that good, and also have not had a head roll, had a Sorry again. Apologies if I'm rambling and I changed the topics. I'm literally have to sleep. Oh, dangerous ball in, but not able to capitalize. Mm. 4 minutes of extra time in the first half, and what has been. I mean, I'm disappointed. I'm gonna lie, because I was generally looking for. I mean, it's still a second half to play, but I was generally looking forward to this game because Korea looked the better team in this group. Technical, Mexico playing at home have a point to prove. So I was interested to see how this would work. And all it's serving right now is a disaster class, to be honest. Yeah, I just want this half to be over so I can take a quick nap and then wake up for the second half. But I suspect that this is going to be a draw, in fairness, I guess would suit both teams because they both have a win. So they both draw us 4 points. I think that effectively puts them both first and second. And then it'll be just GD, which South Korea is behind at the moment. Come on, man. This game wants to wake up, man. There's people who think that this Mexico. Yeah, I find that incredible. Like, we'll obviously see what the USA do against Australia, but fair enough, the US. I know. No, not from what I've seen. Even though they're from Qatar, I think round of 16 max. Possibly round of 32 kind, depending on who they get paired up against. Okay, we should be going to the last minute. Who plays tomorrow? That is a good question. Let's have a look. Wow, you can hear the boos. Very disappointing. You can hear the boos in the crowds. The boos are loud. It's a very boring, disappointing game, man. Morocco versus Scotland and Brazil versus Haiti. Let me have a look. Uh, yeah, Scotland, but also USA versus Australia, which for me is the game of the. Well, later today, I guess. So later today, USA versus Australia, and then Scotland versus Morocco, and then into the Saturdays, Brazil versus Haiti, which I do want to try and watch because I want to see how Brazil respond. So yeah, we'll probably try and stream USA Australia. Oh, I can't because I'm out on Friday from 7 to 9, so probably not. But Scotland, Morocco, and Brazil, Haiti are there. But yeah, I've never seen I've never seen a home nation get booed, bro. At the end of the day, the Mexican fans are passionate about football. Football is I'm assuming, is the most popular sport in Mexico, and not baseball. Um, and they're like, bro, guys, this is trash. You're representing the country. I mean, they'll still go through, obviously. Although the only thing I'd be a little bit worried about for Mexico is that the Czechia are arguably better than South Africa. So are they really guaranteed through yet? I'm not sure. So for me, the key is that they don't lose. If they don't lose this, then they basically have. Well, I say they top the group, but then if Czechia beats Mexico, they'll also have 4 points. So it's a bit weird because if South Africa and Czechia win their last games, everyone will have 4 points. If this ends up being a draw, so. If Scotland can get it, don't do that, SSB. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Well, against Morocco, it's possible. It's definitely possible. The USA game is 12 in local time. The only games are the games that tend to have upsets. That's true. For Mexico, the boxing maybe, but football. I think football's bigger than boxing in Mexico. But I see a point, yeah. Especially if Mexico actually end up doing well and progressing the tournament. Right. Okay. We're going to be back for the second half. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Okay, sorry guys, we're back for the second half. Apologies. We're back. We're back for the second half. I'll just prove the lighting up a little bit. Back for the second half, 0-0. Hopefully it's a little bit better, but my goodness, I was tempted to just end the stream after that half. Literally watch 45 minutes of nothing happen. Ooh, mistake. A chance. That's the first chance from the wing back. Mistake from Korea to allow for the break. Ricochet. He's onside. It looks like Labour are probably going to win here. Yep, Andy Burnham wins Macclesfield. That's the big thing in the UK. $24,000. I mean, it wasn't even close. Restore got free. Sorry, I don't want to get into politics or something. Even if you add the Reform and Restore votes, there's still like 6,000 votes. Oh, and the keeper spilled it, and it's a goal to Mexico. Wow. It was gonna have to be it's a howler from Korea. The South Korea goalkeeper made an and I need to see this again, but it looks like he made an absolute howler. To be honest, I've always looked at him and looking at him as like someone that doesn't look like he's quite self-assured in goal. Let me look at this. Let me look at this here. Crosses in. This is in. It's fine. He comes to it, falls over, and then wait, what? Why is the team okay? He holds it, spills it because the teammate is on him. It slips out of his hands. Let's have a look. Yeah. That's such a Fugazi goal, man. Jeez. That's such a Fugazi goal. Like I can't. I mean, shout out. It's the celebrating, but like after how bad Mexico play, I don't even know how you can even celebrate. You can't even celebrate that goal, man. I mean, that's a communication as well. Like the Korean defender goes into it. Looked like he put it in the back of his own net, but you know, should the keeper? It's difficult. I'd say the keeper should probably do better there. You know, you spill it. If you're gonna come to claim it, you have to be strong to claim it. As simple as that. But Korea only have themselves to blame here. They've been playing possessive ball over a while, and it's not worked. And now Mexico realize that they can just basically just they need to start punishing. But the only thing I think they should add in the World Cup from the time wasting thing is when people delay the restart. Two things: delaying the restart and moving the ball, like, you know, how many yards past the initial free kick. But hey, let's see what Korea have in store, because they were behind again against Bosnia. Sorry, Czechia, sorry. But yeah, they need to kind of click on here. Son has basically been non-existent, let's be real. Not done much. You know, but he's not really had any service, but still. Now Mexico have a bit more impetus now. Yeah, I got to press, but yeah. Well, I mean, let's see what happens. It's not over, but this is a. Sorry, give me 2 seconds. But this is a weak group. To be honest, whoever. I mean, I don't know. I have to look at the predictor again, but so, you know, you don't know who finishes third and all the rest of it. But my goodness, man, Mexico. I mean, you have to take advantage of it, but Korea just foul. Oh no, Son. Yep, but they're quick to get it away. Get Son got his feet stuck. I think Korea needs to probably make some subs, because whatever, or the manager needs to do something, because whatever is not working right now. But shout out to the home nations. Canada got their win. Mexico got their wins, and USA, well, Australia, I'll be a bit worried. But you can at least hear the crowd now. I booed them off. But yeah, it's Korea just. I don't know what's happening. Maybe it's because Czechia weren't as physical, but yeah, Son's off, Jangson off. Yeah, yeah, we'll take him off. One, but my strength for goal didn't work. Fouled. Yeah. Yeah, but it's not annoying that they're around the referee though. Big up campaign face, man. Big up campaign face. Oof. Korea need to do something, man. This has been a woeful. I mean, Mexico have been trash, but they were also trash against South Africa. But they obviously managed to get done because of errors. But I thought, maybe it's the heat. Maybe they're just not really acclimatized to the heat or something. Like they're passive, they're slow, they're lethargic. Against Czechia, they were quick. It was like 1-2 move, 1-2 move, 1-2 move. Here, just yeah. It's gonna be close, man. It's gonna be close for me, man. Offside again. I'm just waiting for this game to be over, man. I'm committed to the watch along, but this game is so Mexico scored. Yeah, just seen the goal. Yeah, the goal was for Fugazi, man. It was a mistake from the keeper. If he comes for it, he's got to do better. He's got to catch it, and then the Mexican picks it back in the net, and it's a Fugazi. If it, I knew with a game like this, it was going to be like whoever's going to win, it's going to be a mistake from somebody. But outside of that, it's been just trash, man. I've lost the interest. It's 62 minutes in, and it's this. In fact, I might actually say this is probably the worst. In fact, I think this is worse. In fact, yeah, let me say this. This has actually been the worst game of the World Cup. I think it actually has been. This has literally been the worst game of the World Cup so far. I think the worst. I mean, shout out to Mexicans that they're celebrating, but this has actually been the worst game of the World Cup so far. Because at least in the South Africa game, that game was bad, but at least there was like moments, controversial sort of moments. You know, the red cards. There was some drama in it to make it at least a bit more exciting. But this has not had that. This is a Fugazi goal. Um, you know, slow start, sluggish, delays, just mm. Yeah, sorry guys. Sorry guys. Make sure you like. Come on, help me to help with the algorithm. Help with the algorithm, please. That is literally, he's right. That's literally it. Mistake from South Korea, and that's been the difference. But perhaps this might. Well, I say this might come to brick attack from Mexico. Absolutely bricked it. Is that a foul? Oh, work, but not away. Mm. Oh yeah, I forgot. Oh, it's a hydration break. Oh, don't go to the hydration break, man. Just get this game over and done with, man. If Mexico plays Switzerland next round, who's second in their group? Mexico is not. I mean, I don't even know. Even Switzerland have been. I know they basic one, but they've been trash. This side of the AB is just garbage, man. I don't even know that that game might be another good. I think it's Mexico. Mexico is what because I think it's no coincidence that like the two games for me that I'm seeing are the worst of the tournament. Mexico has been part of both of them. Where South Korea played Czechia, I was like, oh, this is good. So I think it is actually Mexico. These games are just bad. They play Czechia next, and so, I mean South Korea will probably beat South Africa. I think they've got enough technical to do it. Oh, no, he drops it. He drops it. He drops it. Nah, it's the goalkeeper, man. The goalkeeper needs to if the goalkeeper needs to literally the goalkeeper needs to be like the goalkeeper needs to say, "It's mine. I'm gonna get it." So the defender runs out the way. It's mine. It's mine. It's mine. That's what he needs to do. He needs to communicate. That's all the goalkeeper, man. That was shouldn't concede a goal like that. The gays of Chikorito are gone. Oh, of course they've got long gone. Long gone. And it hasn't even been that long. It hasn't. Yeah. You're trying with the team. I mean, it's got 20 minutes, but they've been awful. I thought Huang Bo might add some creativity or something like that. He needs to if he needs to book some subs. He needs to do something because so far this has been trash from Korea. If Morocco, sorry, to be honest, maybe I was low, and this is why I think you don't make a judgment based on the first game. Because I literally thought after seeing South Korea play, I was like, these guys look like they could do something. But this game, if they play like this, nah, man. I mean, they might even have because Africa are a more physical team than the last two, so they might even have problems with those guys. But Mexico, yeah, Mexico ain't doing anything. And I don't know who they're playing. Switzerland, but these guys aren't serious. Just, just there's 20 minutes for this game to go. I want this game to be over. I'm not even gonna react to it, man. This has actually been painful to watch. Okay, they've made a change. Yeah, Wang is who's the G has not been great. He has not been good. When your own fans are booing you when you are hosting World Cup, you have serious issues. That is true. But I don't think Mexico were particularly optimistic coming into this. I think there was a pessimism. So, but like I said, at least they've given their 2 wins, so you can't really complain that much at the end of the day. They've topped the group now effectively. Well, unless who was it? Czechia beat them, which I guess they could in theory, but I don't think they will because Czechia have not been. None of the teams in this group are particularly good, to be honest. They've all been. This is a very, very poor group. South Africa, Czechia, South Korea. I thought South Korea were going to be the standout, but this game has proved to me that they're not. And I don't. And based on what I've seen, it doesn't look like they're going to score. What's that? What's that from the Korean keeper? Who's that to? Good save. Tight angle, but he made himself big. It's a good save from the keeper, if I can see. No, he's at his near post. Yeah. 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 Keeps himself big there. Oh, offside again. Chief. A lot of offsides, man. Again, man. Come on. Is he? Is he? I don't think so. I don't think he's offside, buddy. Yeah, it's not offside there. Interesting. I know they're trying to blow early for these things, but I do think they're blowing a little bit too early. Allow the play to go on for a little bit. When it's that close, when it's obvious, then fine. I've always said that. But when it's that close, allow the play to go on. Yeah, South Korea need to wake up now. They're starting to turn on, but they should have been doing this really 10 minutes ago. And shoots, but no. Yeah. Yep. I don't think. In fact, let's have a look at the stats again. 7 shots for Mexico, 4 shots for Korea, 3 shots on target for Mexico. Obviously, the one being that banter goal, and 0 shots on target for South Korea, which is woeful. Although they've had 56% possession, more of the ball, passing accuracy better, just woeful. Still second. But yeah, they've secured. Well, they've topped the group effectively. I was just looking at the table actually. I forgot Czechia lost, so yeah, they essentially topped the group. Yeah, because it's head to head. So yeah, they effectively qualify from the 32 easily. Yeah, I can't remember the attempts for just. But yeah, 6-3-1. Yeah, it's interesting. So South Africa, if they beat them, they go 4 points. South Korea go to third. Czechia, if they beat Mexico, likewise, they get 4 points. So it'll probably be head to head. So we'll see what happens. They've been quite lax with the time wasting here, but I mean, to be honest, I think Korea could play goodness knows how many times and still wouldn't really make a difference. They've not. Group A and B, yeah, they're terrible. Group A and B are bad. I think any of the big teams that come across these guys will be fine. I mean, Canada ran riot, great, but I mean, Bosnia, Qatar, it's awful. I mean, I'm just gonna try and bring up my World Cup predictor again and get it out because I'm already bored of this game now. Championship level and third division, yeah, but it's so strange because like Korea put a lot of money into the football, and Mexico are like I'd argue they're a footballing nation. So it is weird that like these aren't like bums. This isn't like or teams that have just turned to the tournament. So, you know, these two teams are established World Cup teams. So the fact that this game could be so that's why only reason I'm watching. I was like, okay, out of this group, these guys could maybe do something and entertain, and it might be a good game because of career technical and different styles. No, just absolutely just boring. In fact, I'm gonna get my predictor. I'm gonna put my predictor up again, and if you're still there, SSB, and I'm gonna predict predict the World Cup thing again, just based on I'm gonna change the screen for a bit because just awful. So looking at this, yeah, Mexico are gonna top the group. South Korea will play South Korea will be second. I think they'll get South Africa haven't scored from freaking open play yet. I think South Korea will be fine in that. Will Czechia beat Mexico? I don't know. Possibly they might get a point. I'm gonna still put South Africa down. Canada, Bosnia. Canada look like they're gonna top this group actually. Canada have got 4 points now. Switzerland also have 4 points now. But Switzerland better than Canada actually. So let's go Switzerland, Canada. And then Bosnia because of that spanking that Qatar got. Morocco, Brazil, Scotland, USA, Australia, Turkey, Germany, Ivory Coast, Ecuador, Japan, Netherlands, Sweden. Ooh, this group G is tough because I don't trust Belgium, man. I really don't. I'm gonna be controversial. I'm gonna say Belgium are not getting anything. I'll go Egypt, Iran, New Zealand. I don't trust Belgium. Spain. This group H is also because good save. Good save. Good save from Vargas. The keeper is sort of man. I mean, if it wasn't for that mistake, man, Korea would probably get a point here. Spain, Saudi and Uruguay got a draw. Cape Verde, I'm gonna go Saudi. Cape Verde can defend, but will they get free? Actually, now I think about it, if Cape Verde get a draw against Saudi Arabia, which they can easily do, you would assume Spain are going to beat Saudi and Uruguay. So maybe Cape Verde might get second actually. Ooh, go back. Let me get Cape Verde second actually, and then Saudi, Uruguay, France. Let's say Norway, Senegal, Argentina, Austria, Algeria. I was gonna say Portugal, but not anymore. I think Colombia, Congo, and Portugal. I think I'm better than what. Yeah, England clear, Croatia clear. This order is fair. So I know I've stopped talking about the game, but the game is it's if there's anything major that comes up, I'll say. But yeah, the game is. Oh, massive chance, massive stop. I think the keeper somehow has kept it out. The equalizer was there. It should have been there. It's a great cross in. Let's have a look. And finally, Korea doing something. Heads in. Yep. Show the header. Goalkeeper comes down, gets it, and keeper gets it. He's it. Should have gotten the throws, but that's a good double save from the keeper. And career really should be level there. But I mean, you've left it far too late. Choose the third best placed teams. Portugal, Senegal, Scotland, New Zealand, Ecuador, Turkey. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sweden, and Ghana. Round 32. Let's go. Predictions again, but almost some career, but too little, too late, man. Bruh. How do you miss? I mean, it's tricky. It's tricky. It's a cross that's coming in. A cross that's coming at pace. The good header to connect it, and it's a good double save from the keeper. I think that's a good double save. But to be honest, like Korea have left it far too late, man. The tactics today have just not worked at all. It's not been good. Let's look at my predictor. What's so half? So my generation here for Germany, Turkey, because I guess the third place Congo, Croatia. Interesting. Because they'd be second. There's a few. What I don't understand is like why. Maybe I don't understand this, but like why doesn't every first place team face a third place team? I guess if you do that, they have second against second. But actually, I don't know. That sounds more fair to me. That's like you get a reward if you finish first in your group. You get a reward by playing a third place team. Second, okay, you face second. That makes more sense to me. Then second. Some teams that are finished second play third place, and some teams that finish first play second. And that's a bit weird. Like for example, here I think I put Austria as second in the group, but they're facing Spain. Which would be interesting actually. USA, Ecuador would be very interesting as well. Fiery team. Korea, South Korea, Canada, Japan, Brazil, Egypt, Senegal, Morocco, Netherlands, Argentina. Some of these matchups are pretty good. Argentina, Cape Verde. Ivory Coast, Norway, Australia, Iran, Mexico, Scotland, New Zealand, England, Portugal. Well, that's what I put Portugal as third. Which, to be honest, is possible. And that's not good. Colombia, Ghana. Anyway, let's go back to the career. 5 more minutes and then I can turn off this stream. They should give a pass and a straight to round 16 for group. Exactly. Oh, free header. Should have been on target, man. Yeah. Like they should do one thing at least I like about the CL, whether you like it or not, is that what they should do is if they're gonna do this, they should replicate the I personally think that the league format is interesting. So it would be interesting. Oh, he landed. Interesting if they turn the World Cup into like a league format and you just have more games but in a league. But if you don't do that, what I would thing. What I think would be better would be if instead of this whole round 32 nonsense, like what you do, oh no, block. Everyone that's won in the group, all group winners, as you said, go have a bye to the round of 16. All of them do, every single one. That's your reward. You get rest, you recover, all the rest of it, blah 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 blah. That's your reward for finishing top of the group. Second and third, those guys get put into the in quote round of 32 playoffs. And you just do, and you know, so second in Group A faces third in Group B, and third in Group B versus second in Group C. That's it, and then you have them as the playoffs. And then the winners of those then match to go to the round of 16. That makes more sense to me. There should always be, just like in the Champions League, there should always be a reward for topping your group. With the current World Cup format and even the Euro format as well, there's no reward for topping your group. And as we saw with Portugal, they finished third and they won the thing. So Stage puts up. Though of Mexico defending well. Some guy's getting a big boost, some Korean guy. Okay. Yep. Good clearance. Game is almost over. Thank God. Jeez. That looked like a free kick to me. It's a corner, but well played. The first nation to go through. Big up Mexico. Right. These group stages games are a tough watch. Well, in fairness, just Group A and Group B. Group A and Group B have been trashed, to be honest. So, but they just have to be at the beginning. And then there's a few in the middle, like basically Group A, Group B, and I think Group G and Group H, the one that has Uruguay and and Saudi Arabia in. And obviously, you know, Uzbekistan and got, you know, Panama, stuff like that. So yeah. But some of the other ones, you know, the groups that have Morocco, Brazil, you know, Egypt, even Iran, USA, stuff like that. Those are actually, they've been entertaining. So right, okay, I'm out. I need to go to bed. This boring game, very, very boring. But congrats to Mexico qualifying to the round of 16, where I suspect they will. Well, I don't know who they'll face, but one would assume it'll be better opposition than what they've had here. Anyway, thanks everyone for watching. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to Red Devil Studio. Follow us on Twitter at Red Devil Studio X. We're also Twitch on Kick as well. Have a nice day, guys, and cheers. Peace.